Hi, this is Vince from Pickers Inc. Today we're going to play a little game. You're a picker and you're out in the field and you run across these four items. Somebody tells you you got your choice. You can pick whatever one you want for 20 bucks. Alright? Now, I want to know which item that you would pick. Actually, I want to know in order. If they gave you a second choice, third choice, and fourth choice, which one you'd pick too. But I'm most interested in what would be your number one choice. Okay, so let me show you these items close up. First one is a sterling silver wine tasting key. It's pretty nicely detailed on the front. It's still in pretty good condition. Could use a little polishing, but besides that, looks cool. The back of it, it says Wine Taster's Key, circa 1880, Reed and Barton sterling, and it weighs 0.66 troy ounces. Okay, that's choice number one. Your next choice is a sterling silver bracelet. It's marked sterling on the inside, and it's got a total weight of 0.53 troy ounces. Okay, the next choice is, I don't know how to say this, but a Le Coulter Memovox watch. It does not have a band. The face is lightly scratched, but it's still in pretty good shape, and it does still operate. The back of it is marked stainless steel, and it weighs 1.2 ounces. The next choice, and the final choice, is a Lady Elgin watch. It doesn't work. It's very dirty, and you can see that around the face it's corroded. And on the back, it's stamped 14K gold, and it has a total weight of 0.53 troy ounces. Alright, now I want you to pause this YouTube video and go down to the comments section and tell me what your first choice would be, what your second, third, and fourth choice would be. And be honest, don't do any homework, don't do any research, just use your gut to tell me what ones you would pick. And after you do that, go ahead and resume the video, and we're going to join Jack, and he's going to tell us about these items that he found. He actually found all four of these items, so he's got some information about all of them. Alright, thanks guys. Hi Jack.
Hello, Vince.
How's it going, man?
Doing pretty good. Good. How you doing?
Good, good. You know, I couldn't stop thinking about those items that you showed me the other day.
Yeah.
That you actually sold to me.
Yep.
I want to talk a little bit about them because I think it's an interesting insight that pickers get over time.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't have it yet.
Yeah, it just develops. I can't explain.
But I felt really bad at first.
Why?
Because when you showed me this stuff, honestly, I thought it was all junk, except for one item.
I got like 30, 40 years on you.
I know. But I felt really bad because I've been doing this for going on 6 years, and I thought I had a pretty good idea of value. So anyway, guys, what he did was he brought in these four items, and I'll show you what they are, and I'll do some close-ups in the video. But we have this wine tasting key, circa 1880 Reed and Barton, stamped sterling. Apparently they poured wine in this little thing and tasted it, and they didn't get much, I guess, but it's a pretty neat, intricate little thing. Had this sterling silver bracelet, doesn't weigh much, a little bit more than half an ounce.
0.6, wasn't it?
Yeah, 0.6. Had this watch, which was marked Lady Elgin, and on the back the band is marked Speed L, and the back of the watch is marked 14 karat gold. And then he had this watch, which is marked Le Coulter. I don't know how to pronounce this because I guess it's a French name. Lecoultre.
The culture?
And it says
Memovox?
Memovox?
Something like that.
Memovox.
That's pretty close.
On the back it's marked stainless steel. Alright, so he brought these in and he said, do you want to buy these? And honestly, I had no interest in any of them except for this key.
That's
I
nice.
said that's a nice looking key, and in my mind I was thinking I'd probably get $100 for that key, and I didn't care about the rest of the 3 items. But then, Jack, tell them what you told me about each one of these items, why I would want to have them.
Okay. Well, this sterling silver, it's made nice, fabricated. It's just a nice piece. Nothing special. 0.6 or 0.7, I think, just like the key. And then I told you I found these for 30 to 50 bucks. And then you practically called me a liar. I never really looked this up because I liked it too, to be honest with you. Reading Barton, you got the name, you got sterling silver, and then the gold, Lady Elgin watch. They're always good. This one doesn't run, but like 3 to 4 grams of gold in each case.
Okay.
And this part right here, they're big right in here. And then you got this old stainless steel watch here that's only worth between $800 and $1,200. And it was made in America. They stopped making them in '69. It's a very famous, one of the top 5 watches in the world, actually. But it's missing the first name because they produce these in America, so they only use the culture.
Well, I've never heard of that watch before. But anyway, tell me what you found out when you did your
Well,
actually, you bought them all on the spot.
Yeah.
And what I was telling him was I wouldn't have bought. There's no way I would have dug through and bought a stainless steel watch.
I paid 25 bucks for that, Vince.
No, I probably would have, if the price was right on the stainless or on the sterling, I would have bought it. If I would have picked up that this was stamped 14 karat gold on the back, I probably would have bought it for cheap. But I would have never found out that it was stamped 14 karat because it was thrown in a watch. It was a watch box, right?
Yeah.
Tons of junk watches. So literally, he was able to spot this out real quickly and pull it out of the watch
The
box.
lady I bought that from actually found the 14 karat after I picked it out.
Did she?
That's why she charged me $30 for the 2 pieces.
So you got $30 for a half ounce.
25 for the watch.
25 for this.
And how much for that?
Was it 25 for this?
Yeah. I
So
paid a lot
25 for
that.
this, 25 for this, and 30 for
No.
the pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. Pretty close.
Now he brought it to me, and like I said, at first I would have bought this from him. I would have probably paid 50, 60 bucks for it,
I'm that kind of guy.
and I would have said I didn't want the rest. Tell him what you found the rest was worth.
Well, this is going to bring over $100 or $100, just because of the gold content. Running probably a little more, right? Would you agree with me?
I would say
80, 90, 100.
yeah, somewhere between 75 and 100. I'll
Okay.
go a little bit low.
And this right here, you're probably going to get, I don't know, if you're going to sell it for junk. I figured fabricated. I was thinking if I was going to sell it, I'd sell that booger right there for $30. Get my money back for the 2 pieces. The $100 or 75 would be profit. That's how I figured that when I bought it. And this right here, I didn't know.
That's the wild card.
I liked it. I just liked it. And I could tell, when you look at stuff. I looked at it, and I looked at that thing in the middle, and I thought, holy cow, what's that? And I shook it like that, and the movement's just like a Rolex. And it should be, because it's one of the top 5 watches. Then I looked at that little thing in the middle. That's an alarm. And then I looked at these 2 pieces right here, the stems, and those are in good shape. And I looked at the back, how it's made. Then on the back, if you notice, it says it takes a very special tool to open it.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
says
even
it
open
takes
it.
some kind of wrench to open it.
Yeah, you can't just open this. So that's when I decided that I'd spring for 25 bucks. I
And
just like it.
what's your low end guess of what this is worth?
It's worth somewhere between, I asked a guy what it was worth a pro. He said somewhere between $600 and $800.
So low end, $600 for a
Yeah.
watch that's stamped stainless steel on the back.
And they ask as much as $2,500 on the paper I got you. Buy it now.
Yeah.
Same thing, identical thing.
I did the research and I'm shocked. Now, my question is, I felt really bad
Why?
because this is the only item I thought had value. I turned down. Well, I'm going to throw this bracelet out because I did value that as silver, but it's just half an ounce of silver. This one I would have never found. This one you picked.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
And it's the home run of the bunch.
Yeah, don't you
So
want
I felt really bad that, well, geez, why did I go for this item when this was the good item?
I love that
should have
item
went
too.
for this item. Well, 3 other people came in my office, all relatively skilled at picking.
Yeah. That's right.
Every one of them, I said, hey, if you pay $25 for any one of these, which one
They
will
were
you
all
take?
pictures, yeah.
Everybody picked this.
Yes.
So what's the secret here? What's the lesson here?
I have no idea. The
It's-
lesson is learn to spot quality. That's quality. Now you're looking at 3 quality pieces, 4 really, even though that's only silver. It's made. Look how nice it's made. But look at the fabric. This is a Lady Elgin, one of the best of its era. 14 karat gold. one of the top 5 watches in the country, in the world, I guess.
But you didn't know the name. You
I
didn't know the
care.
name.
I saw the
I mean,
alarm.
if you knew the name, now next time I see this name, I'll know.
Well,
But you still picked it, and
Yeah.
you still paid $20. So what
25.
what did you see in this that made you want to spend money for it? It looks
Quality.
like a broken watch.
Quality. Look at
So
it.
you could feel it.
Oh, it's heavy. The movement's like this. It's not battery. It's so smooth. Got an alarm. How many watches have an alarm on them? You know what I mean?
So in that box of watches, did you physically lift each one up?
Yeah.
And touch them, or did you just spot?
Well, that one stuck out like the back was showing. Look at that. It's got 2 stems. It's old. And look at that back, how nice it looks. You can just tell.
I don't know. I see stainless steel. I think I would have just said out Timex.
I think you might have thought about it. You'd had to think about
That's
it.
what I mean. That's
what you say now, because when you see this takes the stage. It does. I liked it too a lot, you know. And then this here, because it's gold. So, and this is silver. It's okay. So that kind of takes a back step. They all picked them in the order you did, if you think about it.
Yeah.
They picked the wine sampler first. Now, common sense tells you, like me, my wine sampler, it's a quart jar. Who would want that? Then they picked, one picked this, didn't he? No, this. Then they picked the Lady Elgin, right?
Usually the Lady Elgin ended up third.
Okay, and they did the second?
Yeah,
That's right.
and this was ended
That
up
was last.
in the last of the pitch.
Is that wild?
So I guess the lesson is, don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, this thing was all fancy, and it had nice fonts on the back, and it said circa 1880, and it looked neat. This looked plain and simple.
It does.
But you can find big scores and
Yep.
things that look plain and simple that every other picker passed up. How
Oh,
many
yeah.
people looked through that watch box and didn't
Oh, there were
take that?
people in front of me. They were digging right in front of me. They were just digging and digging. Maybe there were 4 or 5 people before I could ever get to it.
Yeah, and if I was
one
one
guy,
of those
one guy
before,
bought like 5 or 6 of them, or 7 or 8 of them.
I would never have picked that
She was
watch.
selling for 5 or 10 a piece, and I was looking what they were buying. I couldn't even believe they were buying it. And the reason she charged me for that is because she's watched our blogs. You know, she hits me a little bit.
She knows you know what you're doing, huh?
She thinks I know what I'm doing.
Wait till
anyway.
she sees this episode.
It's okay. It's okay. I told her it was good. I said, this watch, a good watch. And I said, what do you want for it? She says, a 25 to you.
To you.
To you, she did say to you.
All right. Well, you got to thank her next time you see her.
I'm gonna
Take care of you.
take care of her.
All right, Jack. Well, thanks for the lesson learned.
Well, I learned a lesson too. That it's okay to look after everybody else looks.
You got a habit. You got a habit of picking up those scores after
Well,
a lot of other people.
When you're retired, you know, and you don't do it every day like I used to, I'm always scared that I'm going to lose it, you know. But then, like when I go out on a weekend and find something, I always find something, so I guess it sticks with you.
It does.
And you can take that with you after you die. I can't take that watch, but I can take my memory with me.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Hey, thanks again, Jack.
Okay, thank you.
See you next week.
Oh,
Oh.
can I say one more thing?
Sure.
We ought to thank all the people about that Terra Peak. A lot of people are going after the Terra Peak.
Oh,
to
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And it's got to be one of the most useful tools I've ever seen in this business.
Well, and that is how we found out the true value of the watch.
That's right.
Good old
It's true.
therapy.
And this. You found out the true value
yeah,
of that.
Yeah, true value of this
Yep.
as well. Not what we thought it was.
I just wanted to mention Terra Peak because I consider that a very, very valuable tool.
All right, Jack. Thanks again.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, buddy.